Hey everybody, I'm back with Kidsource. Today we're trying out a new Minecraft map, Rudolph's Adventure, Find the Button. Hey everybody, it's Ole Dad, back with Kidsource. Today we're trying out a new Minecraft map, Rudolph's Adventure, Find the Button. If you want to download the map, there is a link in the description, and there is also a link to the creator's YouTube channel, Hero Creeper SF. Check it out. Alright, first we're just going to look around right here. I just want to show you how awesome this map is. I mean, Hero Creeper SF really put a lot of work into this. Look at this thing. It looks incredible. I think I see a little secret chest over there too. Let's just see what's in here. Well, hang on, look. Let me show you around. Okay, so here we are. This is like the lobby where you get started at. As you can see, it's decorated up really awesome. Here's a chest up here, and if we look in that chest, what we're going to find is a clue to where the button is. So I'll try to show you those if they're tricky. And then we're going to go ahead and start in the lobby here. Find the button, it says. Well, I read the clue, and I looked around for a minute, and I found this first button right here behind the fireplace. Or behind the fire. Alright, then we start out on level 1 here. And as you can see, it's a snowy level. The chest is right over here, if you want to get that clue out of there and check that out. But level 1 is a pretty easy one to find. If you just go to all 4 corners of the map, on level 1 here, or I should say if you just go to all 4 corners of this little green room, in one of the corners you are going to find the button. As you can see, there's a little trap here, but even if you fall down into the hole and can't get out, you just push the button and that'll take us on to level 2 here. Alright, level 2 is in a little neighborhood here. Now let me go ahead and tell you, this is a difficult find the map button, and this level right here for some reason was really difficult for me. Don't waste a lot of time looking around in the yard out here. The button is actually in the first house over here. It's just tough to find. So it took me a while, but I did finally find the button, and it's in one of these houses here. And you can also find the clue in one of the houses, but it's not far away from the clue. Here's the chest, and if you look closely, there is the button right under the chest. So we'll push that, and you got to be real careful here, but once you get your little reticule on it, you can push it, and we'll head on to level 3 then. I'm gonna squat down and see if that helps out a little bit. Just hard to get my target on it here. And it was hard for me to find too, I'm telling you. This was a tough button for me to find for some reason. This took me a long time. Okay, level 3. Okay, there may be some instructions here that I didn't read or something because I rushed through these a lot of times. But what you're going to find is some of these buttons are just floating around in kind of random places, and you have to find a special block. You have to get the button and then find a special block where you can place it. So here is the button in this dragon head's mouth over here. It's kind of hidden, and as you can see, if you have something in your hand like this, it may swap it out. Like I have my shovel in my hand, and then when I try to grab the button, it takes my shovel away and puts it on the stand. So make sure your hand's empty and grab the button. And then I'm going to show you what took me a few minutes to figure out, but again, there may be some instructions somewhere for this that I just ran past and didn't read because I'm notorious for doing that. But on this level anyway, you're going to look for this diamond block right over here behind this minecart. You can then place the button on that and go on to level 4. Level 4 looks like some tree houses. It's or at least one tree house. There's a big set of trees here, and you can find the clue on this level pretty easy. So we're not going to go over all that, but basically it tells you to find a tree house. So we're going to go up here and kind of skip ahead until we get to the tree house here. So after you climb around enough, you'll see this tree house here. go over here and I don't know what that sign says. Just go through the door. There's some armor here. I'm going to go ahead and take that. You could take that off the stand and put it on. I don't know if we're going to come across any mobs. I seriously doubt it because I believe we're in peaceful mode. But the button's right there behind the stand. And, okay, we're going to go in this house here for level 5. And there's not a whole lot of stuff in the house, but I did want to show you that the clue for this level is hidden pretty well over here. See the chest. Well, okay, you see the chest down there. The clue for level 5 is hidden in that chest. And there's nothing else really under there, so we'll check that out and see if we can find the button. Okay, this button is pretty easy to find too. Once you read the clue, it tells you something about chopping down trees. So I go out here and look around both the trees, and if we look closely under this tree, you'll see the button is hidden right under there. See that? So we'll click on that and go on to level 6. Level 6 has some great builds on it, but the button was pretty easy to find in my opinion. If you go over here to the snowman, there is the chest with the hidden clue. And then if you go over here to the Rudolph, to the gingerbread man, you will see that the button is hidden behind one of these banners. This is a gingerbread man. It's the big brown building or character on the level there. Pretty easy to locate. The rooms are pretty small. And then if you glance around behind all of these banners that are on the gingerbread man, you will see the button. You may have seen it already. I just saw a glance of it there. If you can see, it's right up there. Alright, level 7. Level 7 was a pretty hard one for me too. There's a lot of detail in this map, and level 7 is one of my favorites because of this bathroom right over here. This is awesome, and this even gives me some ideas that I want to use on my maps in the future. But check out this toilet. Isn't that awesome? It's like a toilet you can flush. I'm gonna glance behind this banner. But yeah, this one took me quite a while too, and the button, here's the clue in the bathtub right here behind that. But the clue is very vague, and the button itself is actually standing right out in the open. It's right behind this armor stand here, and you gotta kinda maneuver around and get way over here against the wall to actually get to the button, because it's just gonna pick up the armor stand like it's doing now if you stand out here and try to reach through. But I tell you what, I walked by this button 100 times. I looked all over the place, and the whole time it's right here behind the armor stand. Level 8. Alright, level 8 is a really nice level. All these levels are really nice. I mean, you can tell somebody spent a lot of time on this map, and it really makes it a fun map too. Okay, if you go to this second room over here, this little bedroom with all the paintings in it, you can break these paintings in adventure mode. And if you break this one over here and go into this little hidden room, you want to turn around and look up, and there's the button on an item frame, and you're able to take that off. So then what you want to do with the button is go back over here to the little room where Rudolph is, and go look inside his closet here, and there's a diamond block, and you can place the button on that diamond block, and it'll zap you to level 9. This is a 10 level game, so we're getting pretty close to the end here. Alright, level 9 was a little bit confusing for me, and it took me a while to figure it out. What I'm going to show you here is these guys are your family here inside these little jail cells that this evil Santa has built. And what you're going to have to do is look around on this evil Santa over here and find these shulker boxes like this. You're going to get a lever out of them, and there's 4 of them total. Then on each jail cell, there's a block that looks a little different. It's this one right here on this particular cell. And you'll put your lever on that and open that up. and you're thereby releasing your family members. You know, I think I might steal their heads just in case. I might want to use them later for something. I don't know, maybe. But I'll show you where the shulker boxes are on the Santa, just in case you can't find those. One of them's right under him here, and that'll be your second lever. You saw the first one is on his back there in a red shulker box. And you may have to do a little bit of parkour to get to the other two shulker boxes. I'm going to go ahead and go put this lever on over here and show you where it goes. On each cell, there's a different looking block around this top rim, and this one is right here. I'll put that on there and thereby release my dragon-headed friend here. Here, you can have your head back for now, but I am going to get that. Alright, so the other two shulker boxes, if we look around on our Santa here really quick, we can see that there is another one right there. And I'll click on that and get the lever. And then I'm going to go ahead and place the lever on this block of this cell and release this family member. Hey, Skullhead, it's been a long time. Here, take your head back, but I'm going to, I'll come back and get it in a minute. I'm going to get all the heads. I just think I might need them for some reason. I don't really know. I haven't gotten any further than what we're seeing right here. But it just seems like it makes sense to me. I don't know. Save your family members, you steal their heads. Okay, there's the other shulker box, and it's up high. So you're going to have to do a little bit of parkour here, and I'll show you how I do it. I'm going to get on his boot here. It's way up there. You can't reach it off the ground. And you guys probably know, as far as shulker boxes go, it's not like a chest. You can't jump up and pluck a shulker box like you can jump up and pluck a chest. Once you open a chest, the screen will stay up and you can place the items in your inventory. When you open a shulker box, you have to stand there and have it open to get the items out of it. If you jump up and open it and fall back down, it's just going to close back up. So, I missed that time. But what you do is jump on his boot here and jump over to this jail cell. I did a running jump on that one, and then I'm going to do, you see I can't reach it from here yet, but it's right there on his hat. So I'm going to do a running jump over to his sleeve here. Still can't quite reach it. I'll show you if you open it by jumping, it's just going to close back up. So you jump on up here on his sleeve, and then you can reach the final lever here. Alright, and we're going to go put that on the other jail cell. Okay, so I put it here on this block, and then I'm going to open this up and release my zombie-headed friend here, steal his head, maybe put it back. But the button is right there. It's very hard to see, which makes this just a great map. It's so challenging. But there's the button. You're going to grab that button, and then you're going to take the button and run it over here to this jail cell, jump up here, and place it on that diamond block back there. And that gets us to the final level, level 10. Alright? And again, an awesome looking level here. Great detail on this. Hey, these guys need some heads. There we go. I knew I got those heads from something. There's some shulker boxes in here, a lot of those to read and check out. It's really neat. It's just part of the story. And you're going to place the button on the diamond block there. The button is really easy to find on level 10 there, so I'm just going to leave that to you guys. Don't want to spoil the whole map. Okay, so this is the good Santa here at the end, and we finally made it through the entire map. If you just climb up those little rails right there, we can go right around to the back of Santa here. And it says thanks for playing. Here is all the credits. There's a lot of shulker boxes here you can read about. And that's all the time we have for today. Hey, thanks for watching the video, and if you like it, be sure and smash that like button. If you hadn't already subscribed to Kidsource, go ahead and subscribe today and join the Kidsource force. We always love to have new subscribers on the Kidsource force. Be sure and leave a comment for us in the comments. We love talking to you guys about all the videos. Give us some ideas or tell us what you think. Tell us what we're doing right. Tell us what we're doing wrong. Thanks for joining us this week for our Minecraft map review of Rudolph's adventure, Find the Button. We'll see you next time.